Hello everyone, welcome back to the new YouTube video. Today, I'm just going to be simply going over shoes that I find to be horrendous, ugly, and impractical, except maybe not that last part because this is all just purely based off looks since half of these I haven't even worn. Top of my list, we're just going to start off with my number one, alright? We got to start off with bang, and that's going to be Crocs. Alright, Crocs are interesting because a while back everyone hated them and thought they were ugly, which I never switched because I still think the same thing, but everyone else seemed to switch up their opinion and everyone likes Crocs now. They're practical, they're comfortable, so I've heard. But there's one thing that I'm not gonna say or deny, and it's that they're ugly as hell. Alright, I would never put these on my feet, I'm not gonna lie. But that's just look wise. Of course, you're not gonna wear it with like an outfit or that you're gonna wear to school, which if you do, then what are you doing? But still, practical wise, like it's used just for like store runs or just throwing out the trash. It's fine. Who cares? Okay. Next on my list, this one's an interesting one because I wore them a lot, but this isn't more so because of the look, but more so because of the use. Okay, Vans. All right, Vans, they're overrated. I'm gonna be honest, everyone wears them. Maybe your mom wears them. Once you start getting into wider jean territory, or where your jeans are wide as hell like mine, you're gonna need a bigger, chunkier shoes like my Doc Martens. But Vans, they just won't cut it because they get swallowed by your pants, which, I mean, if you like that, you like that. It could be a creative look, I guess, decently, maybe, but practical use for me, it just doesn't work out, because then I'm just stepping on my pants the entire time, which if I'm wearing bigger shoes, it doesn't happen. So, practical use Van-wise, it gets a little wonky, but these ones, oh my god, the high-top blue ones with the white stripes, bro. Not even, it doesn't even have to be the high-top ones, but the blue and white, me personally, I would never wear those shoes ever. They're kind of ugly. To each their own. Blue's a decent color. My personal favorite color is red because it's red, okay. But blue's common. Everyone likes blue. I got a blue bottle, right? Blue. Everything's blue. Next one on my list, the Yeezy Slides, okay. Not the regular like white ones with the little thing. Like those ones are chill. Those are tan. Those are not white. They're tan. But those ones are chill. But I'm talking about the ones where it's like the weird cage coming up and it's got like the holes. It's like a different Croc, but it's not a Croc, and it's a Yeezy Slide. But you know, either way, I don't like the look, how it looks, or how it, I mean, this thing, you can't make an outfit out of this. If you do, it's trash. I'm gonna be honest. It's bad. I mean, if you can make something work, then I guess you can make something work, because again, this is all just personal opinion. While we're here talking about that, I'm just talking about slides. Honorable mention slides. They're good for practical use. You know, you're just going out, throwing out the trash, throwing your slides. Going to a quick store run because you don't care. You're not trying to show off. You're trying to pop out with a fit. I understand that. There's people like that. I understand that. Me personally, I'm not one of those people. I always got to pop out. But nothing wrong with not doing that. So you can pull up with that. But me personally, I own a pair of slides. But outfit wise, they just don't work because they're basically sandals, and sandals don't look good on outfits, of course, unless you're going with a beach theme. But then if you're wearing a beach themed and you're wearing slides instead of sandals, then it kind of ruins it, because it kind of comes off bummy when a summer sunny like beach outfit's supposed to be kind of come off like sleek. You got a little button up, your glasses, you know, your sandals, your shorts. Those are most of my mentions because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not much of a shoe guy, but you kind of have to be a little bit when you're into fashion, because your shoes complement your outfits really, really, really well. Loafers look good with most of my outfits, which is why I wear loafers, because I have wider leg pants. Of course, if I had more skinnier leg pants, then maybe Vans or Adidas or, you know, of that sort would match more. But purely because of the way I'm dressed, a lot of these shoes just won't look good, or, you know, or like in the case of Crocs, I just don't think they look good in general. But, you know, obviously there's practical use with this, you know. Being in the shoes is important because it helps you understand your outfits more. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that nail button. I I said that? No button. Bell button. Hit that bell button so you'll know when I upload, okay?